My friend was tripped by a bully. I was very angry, so I grabbed a book and threw it at the bully. The bully got injured. Then my uncle was called to the school. The principal asked me to apologize, but my uncle refused, and said he was proud of me, because I stood up for what was right. I have never met any other relatives. My uncle has been raising me all alone, until one day a strange woman appeared at the door. She said she was my grandma, but since my mom passed away, we had lost contact. The way she looked at me was like I was a difficult problem. She took me to a university. A professor wrote a very long problem on the blackboard. I stared at it. It was said that no one could solve it, but soon I walked onto the stage, picked up the chalk. My hand started moving on its own. The solution filled the blackboard. In the end, I solved the problem. The professor showed an approving expression. Grandma looked tense, but her eyes were shining. Soon I was sent back to my uncle. I happily ran toward him. I would rather stay with him than be in class, but I saw Grandma again in court. She planned to take me away from my uncle. It turned out she had her eyes on my talent. She also brought a man. She said he was my biological father. The lawyer took out a computer and asked him to spell my name, but he could not even spell it. I was very disappointed and hid in the bathroom, locking the door. My heart was broken. My uncle kept comforting me outside. Later my uncle came up with a plan. He took me to the hospital. We just sat on plastic chairs in the hallway and waited. Just as I was about to fall asleep, suddenly a baby's cry rang out. My uncle woke me up. I saw a family surrounding a baby crying and laughing with joy. My uncle told me this was also the scene when I was born. I finally stopped feeling sad. But then my uncle sent me to a foster family. I did not want to stay there, and I cried and begged him, but he turned around and left me. My uncle thought it was good for me, but it was my grandma's trick. Then she brought many experts to keep making me solve problems, but I was never happy. After a long time, one day the door opened. It was my uncle. He took me away from my grandma. I excitedly hit my uncle a few times. He did not dodge. I was still angry at him, but I missed him even more.